Hey everyone, how's it going? So, shame on me. My Dodge Ram here. It's actually been almost 3,000 miles since I've even checked the oil. With everything going on, with doctor's appointments and Mrs. Wrenching with her doctor's appointments, just everything going the way it's been going, I actually forgot all about it. Like, just didn't even think about it. I have here and there, and it's always been like when I was driving or something like that, and I just never thought about it. So it's been almost 3,000 miles. I usually go between 3,000 and 4,000 on an oil change. So it's been sitting overnight. I haven't started it. I haven't done anything. So I figured, let's check the oil. I'm really curious to see how much oil it's used. So let's find out. All right. I got to clean this thing too. It's filthy. Tell you what, it's hot. It's warm and muggy. It's been so busy, I haven't even had a chance to do anything with the garages or the cars or anything. So, all right. Let's see. Can I set you up here? Let's see. How can I do this? I've done it before. Now, like I said, I haven't even started it, so I can just pull the stick out. We can see where it is. And holy schmoly. According to that, the level's okay. It's like right at the full mark still, which is pretty darn good. But I usually don't like to check oil cold. I usually like to check oil with some heat in the motor. So what I'm going to do now is let's start it up. It's so warm out. Check that out. What's the temperature? It says it's 85, but it feels hotter than that. But the temperature gauge has actually come off the needle, so kind of interesting. But yeah, it's hot and muggy. So I'm gonna let this thing get some heat in it, and once this thing warms up a little bit, let's recheck the oil. All right, so we got the temperature up. Let's shut it down. Just curious what the level's going to be now. Actually, hang on a second. My daughter just pulled in. Okay, so it only sat for about 5 minutes. So I'm going to pull this off. We're going to wipe the stick this time. Now we're going to stick it back in. Funny, I've never been a big fan of these 4.7 motors until I owned one, and I gotta say it's been a good motor. So there you can see it's down a little bit, but it's still well into, it's 3/4 up in the safe range, so I'm good with that. So shoot, almost 3,000 miles. I haven't checked the oil. I made a trip to New York, and all the local driving I've been doing, shoot, that's pretty darn good. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. All right. Well, like I said, shame on me. I should have checked the oil. I should have checked it. But anyway, it is what it is. Let's see. What else am I going to say? So I got the Camaro project. I got to get back on that shortly. We're making progress with Meg and her health issues, so hopefully that's going to lend to me spending more time in the garage now that she's doing much better, thankfully. But yeah, I am actually going to pick up an engine stand and put that 5.7 that came out of the Camaro. I'm going to put that on an engine stand, and then I'm going to tell you about the project that I might do with that, because I want to go through it and I want to see exactly what happened to it. I think it just has worn out bearings, and hopefully I can save the crank, as I want to fix that as cheap as possible. But yeah, okay. Well, that's going to be a project for another day. But anyway, this video is basically about just checking the oil, and shame on me. All right, guys. Hopefully getting something out of my videos. If you are, hit that like button. If you could, please subscribe. All right. Have a great day. Keep wrenching.